I saw this post on Twitter the other day that said Adele was always beautiful. Y'all were just fatphobic. And that is why I'm making this video. Hello people of the interwebs and welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily B, also known as Earth and M here on YouTube. And today I'm going to be talking about Miss Adele. Now, Adele isn't in the public eye very often. She's very private. She doesn't do a lot of events and things of that nature. But recently she has come into the spotlight for her drastic weight loss. I watched Tarek Ali's video here on YouTube where he lays out the timeline of when Adele really lost her weight. And realistically, she lost this weight over the span of about a year. Losing that much weight in only a year is very impressive. She does look drastically different. I'm not going to deny that fact. But people have been making it seem like one day she was plus size and then the next day she was super skinny, and it's just not the case. Reality is she split up from her husband and got a divorce back in 2019. And after her divorce, she wanted to lose weight so that she could be healthier for her son. You can totally be plus size and be a great mother and parent. But if she felt like losing weight would equip her to be more active and interactive with her child, then more power to her. I don't see why people are upset about that. Where the conversation of fat phobia comes in is Adele really was always beautiful. If you look at pictures of her before her weight loss, she is one of the most naturally gorgeous women I think I've ever seen. Regardless of her weight, she was always beautiful. She's always been talented. So just because she lost weight does not mean that any of that has changed. People are saying that she looks happier now that she's lost weight, which is a common theme in most celebrities and just people in day-to-day life. We all have those relatives that if we lose weight and we go to a family function, they'll say, "Oh my gosh, you look so good, you look so happy." Why do we care so much about her losing weight? And why do we associate her losing weight with her being happier? Because realistically, if we didn't know that she did this intentionally to get healthier, it could be for any reason that she lost weight. It could be because of an illness. It could be because of the anxiety of going through a divorce. People lose weight for very different reasons, and sometimes it's for healthy reasons and sometimes it's for unhealthy reasons. And so when this all started and people started talking about her weight loss, I was hesitant to even comment or think about it because I didn't want to assume that she had done this on purpose, because breakups can be very difficult, especially if you're going through a divorce where you've been married to someone for so long and you have a child with them. It is obviously going to be very taxing on your mental health and therefore on your physical health. So I didn't want to comment until I knew that she had done this weight loss intentionally, which we now know she has. I think in the more woke communities, we focus too much on the concept of health at every size. Now, I genuinely do believe that people of every size can be active, they can eat right, and they can be working towards health goals. But if Adele did not feel like she was healthy at her former size, then she has every right to want to lose weight. And I've seen two sides of the coin. One half of her fans don't want her to be this skinny. They think she looks unhealthy, they think it's drastic, and then the other side is happy for her. I think one thing that I need to get clear as far as those two sides is Adele is still Adele. She's not changed her personality, she hasn't changed her talent or her voice. She is still the Adele we know and love. She is just not the plus size Adele. And I understand that a lot of her fans were inspired by her because she was a plus size woman in the music industry, which you don't see very often represented. But just because she lost weight does not mean her message or her value is any less. The reason people get excited when celebrities or friends or family lose weight is the idea that losing weight is correlated with getting healthier. And if you're healthier, then people automatically assume you're happier. I don't think most of her fans looked at her and thought she was repulsive before she lost weight. I think a lot of her fans looked at her after she lost weight and thought, oh my gosh, she made this change to be healthier, to be more active with her son, and that was that. If you're healthier, you can live a more active and happy life. Now, she can have an active and happy life as a plus size person, but it just so happens that she lost weight. So I don't think this idea of fat phobia really comes into play here, unless someone thought she was absolutely repulsive when she was plus size. I don't think it is rooted in fat phobia that people are proud of her for losing weight. Now, if someone's sitting there saying,
"Oh my gosh, she's so much better now. She is an icon now."
oh no, she was an icon beforehand, she was a superstar beforehand, she was beautiful beforehand, and she is still beautiful and an icon and a superstar now. Let's talk about the concept of revenge body. I think the idea of revenge body is very toxic because it implies that you are losing weight for someone who isn't even in your life anymore, or at least is an unhealthy part of your life if you still have to deal with your ex. I don't think Adele was trying to get a revenge body. I think she wanted to be healthier, to be more interactive with her son, and that is that. So she put her mind to it, she ate healthier, she worked out, and she just so happened to lose weight. It doesn't have anything to do with size, it has to do with health. And she was focusing on her health, and she dropped weight because of that. Simple as that. After she posted this photo on her Instagram for her birthday, she got like 1 million new followers. Now, let's discuss that. Do I think that those 1 million people followed her specifically because she lost weight and she was more attractive now? No. I think maybe Adele had kind of fallen out of the public eye, and if you're not a hot topic, you're gonna lose followers, you're gonna lose supporters if you're not producing music, if you're not doing PR. She isn't doing all of those things that keep her at the forefront and keep her in people's consciousness. People following her after she posted this photo isn't directly related to the weight loss. It's probably more related to the fact that there is more press around her. People are starting to realize, oh yeah, Adele exists, Adele is here, and maybe I should pay attention to her more. Maybe they think that she's going to release new music now. And maybe some people are following her because they find her more attractive now. To each their own, but I don't think that is rooted in fat phobia, and I don't think people were not following her because she was fat. She was just plus size. She was a curvy woman, and a lot of people find that super attractive. So I don't think that her influx of followers after this picture was because of her weight loss. I think people are just getting triggered because they think it is correlated to her weight loss, which to each their own. You can think that if you want to. Personally, I don't think that 1 million new people would have followed her if it was just because she posted a picture where she was thinner. I think it takes a little bit more engaging content or excitement about what you're going to produce to get people to want to follow you and see where you're going. Overall, I am so happy that Adele is happy. I'm happy that she feels healthy and that she feels like she can be more active for her family. And that's really all I have to say on the subject. I don't think that people being excited for her that she lost weight is at all fat phobic unless people make it fat phobic. There is definitely a way to congratulate someone on weight loss without being fat phobic. You can appreciate that someone's getting healthier and just so happens to be losing weight because they are living a healthier lifestyle without thinking that they were repulsive whenever they were heavier. No fat phobia, just all love. Alrighty guys, that is it for me today. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Comment what you think on this subject. If you disagree with me, that's totally fine, but let's start a discussion in the comments. Do you think that people are taking Adele's weight loss too far, reading too much into it? Do you think people getting excited that she's lost weight is fat phobic? What are your opinions? Please let me know. I'm very interested. If you like what you see and you want to see more of it on a weekly basis, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you, I love you, and until next time guys, much love.